Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD as usual, and our trend is down at the moment. 8-hour trend is down. We did go into a bit of a range as we were waiting for politicians on Friday, and pretty much big up, big down. Dollar is still strong, so I don't really see an area that we are bouncing off here right now, and we've had a bit of a gap down and then a pullback. I suppose that would be something to pay attention to, 107267. But for me, this is higher high, higher low. So this is a megaphone formation. Just draw your, you just do that and that, and we're in the middle of that megaphone formation. So this to me is a sit quietly. I'm not too keen on this one at the moment. There is some fairly decent structure here which we missed on Friday, so it wouldn't surprise me to see us hit 107607 and see if we can get a rejection there. Then you'd be looking for a move back to the downside with the trend. First to come and test 107267, and then obviously to come and test this 106930 area. Moving on to the US dollar Japanese yen. We're really tired at the moment on the 8-hour. Definitely don't want to be jumping in long at the moment. Trend is up, no two ways about that. So we're looking for opportunities to get in and move with the trend, and that is my closest opportunity. So I'm looking for a pullback to 142.50 for an opportunity to get in and move back to the upside. And I would pretty much, actually I'm not going to do that. Let's just get a realistic target here rather than look for a measured move. And there are quite a few targets to the upside, so that would be the most logical one right there. Let's get back to the hour and pick this one up. So yeah, so we're looking for a pullback onto 142.50. It's probably going to be the same as a measured move, to be honest. Give me one sec, guys. I just want to double check this. Yeah, okay. So you're looking for a pullback onto 142.50. There might be some structure just below that as well. And what you can do is do that. And then if you do put that third level in there, and I come back to the left, you'll see that there's quite a bit with those three levels. Anyway, I'll probably go back on the weekly as well. Now we're wasting time. Anyway, just what you're looking for is quite simple. Pull back on structure, 142.50 and 140.083 for a rejection of that level, and then you're looking for a target of 141.504. Might not happen in one day today, but it should happen sometime during the week. Anyway, before we move on, don't forget us to hit that like button. It does help the channel quite a bit, and gives me a bit of gratification in the work that I'm doing. Moving on to the pound, British pound, Japanese yen. If you have a look at this structure that we've got here, that we just stayed in and then got this breakthrough and closed late on Friday. So that is a breakout, fairly decent breakout. I would be looking for opportunities back in this zone here. So this is around 172.798. I would like to see a pullback into this for an opportunity to buy back into this for a move to the upside. You have a measured move in play if it's not done already. Not quite, okay? So two ways to do this. First one would be to get a pullback down to here, and then the second one would be right where we kind of are at the moment, right here. That's 173.441. looking for price to build a base. 15-minute would probably be the best time frame to trade. Build a base off here and then move up to 174,195. So looking for a long down here. Move up. If this gives way, then we're definitely looking further down, which to me would be a really decent trade. That would be 172,798. Lastly, Euro British Pound. Very much range bound. Been there for 3 weeks now. And it's just getting tighter and tighter and tighter. So you can see the triangle forming here. Something's about to happen. If you look at the oscillators, it does look like we're going to see some kind of an explosive move to the downside, which does pretty much work with what we see on British pound Japanese yen, because that looks like a break up to the upside, so, or break out to the upside. So this could be a breakout to the downside that is brewing. And just bear in mind that there's really solid weekly support here, which is why we are ranging like this. So I'm kind of a sit on hands individual on this at the moment. There is fairly decent structure here, but the most logical thing for me is going to be, and even this is not going to, I mean, all these tails here need to come into play. But anyway, we are below the moving averages. Oscillators grouping to the upside. Everything is leaning towards some kind of a move to the downside here. So 15-minute probably worthwhile. But I think I'm going to leave us alone. There is something brewing, but I'm not sure I'm willing to gamble on that just yet. I'd want to see better structure before jumping in. But the logic is 086812. If that gives way and gets retested, that breaks this trend line. It breaks some structure to the left. And then you should be looking for a move to come and test some of these tails here. If we start cracking through these tails here, that's going to break that big, massive weekly level of support. See there? And then that is going to start opening it up to the downside. But you've got all these tails here which would offer resistance, and there's a big weekly gap here from 2022 last year. So yeah, I think 50-50 call that, you know, we could find support here. This has been a breakthrough of this weekly level, and we could find support and then move up. So in other words, there's just a trap it's forming. I'm just going to do this on the 8th hour, and the same will be for the British pound Japanese yen. So it's just a trap forming, trying to trap the bears into this, and then the bulls obviously drive it up, triggering all the stops, which would give it momentum to the upside. So I'm cautious. I think I'll sit on my hands rather until we see some better structure. Anyway, hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.